YouTube, what's up? Black Phoenix here, bringing y'all the YouTube view, another YouTube video, and in this playbook, we're going to begin the series of the Phoenix Playbook breakdowns. And what I'm going to do is go through each team, all 32 teams, and break down each playbook, the pros, the cons, the style that they run. So that way, if you are looking to change up your scheme on offense, maybe your offense is clicking for you, like mine is. Maybe going through these playbooks will help you figure out and discover maybe the spark that you've been missing, or consider some options for new playbooks. So right now we're going to start out with one of the most famous playbooks in Madden 15. Is the Broncos playbook. As you'll notice, straight off right out the gate, for those that don't know about the Broncos playbook, you don't have an I formation, you don't have a weak guy, you don't have strong close or strong guy or anything like that. You pretty much have single back, pistol, and shotgun. So this style is more suited for your short pass players, your dink and dunk type of players, and also more for your speed run players that like to run the hurry up offense. This playbook definitely suits you. So one of the strengths, like I said, is based, or that you'll notice in this playbook, is the pistol sets. They have 6 of them. The best ones: ace, the ace twins, the bunch tight end, wide trips, and maybe sometimes the slot wing, depending on what play you run. The single back sets are okay with single back deuce, aka the single back big. Slot wide trips are also okay plays, with some pretty good plays in them as well. It's mainly the wide trail, double China stick, plunge, and the play action wide receiver end. Sometimes the screen, if you set it up the right way, you can actually make it a very strong formation. Same thing with the single back deuce, the weak zone, the 0-1 traps, the counters, the misdirection. Very good place to start off the game with, or maybe mix it in as the game goes along. Same thing with the dice slot, the inside zone, stretch, cutback, and I think if they have 0-1 trap in here, yes, the 0-1 trap is definitely a good play. So basically, let's get into the heart and soul of this thing. Is basically the pistols. This is what makes the Broncos playbook shine and have more people gravitate towards it. So the pistol ace mainly is because you can flip it, and at any point in time when you're going up into the line of scrimmage and everything like that, you can flip it, flip the 0-1 trap, flip the strong power, flip the counter, without even having to move any kind of players, which is, like I said, beneficial for those trying to throw off your opponent and really get those big yards and big plays. The pistol ace is definitely a good one. Also the ace twins, and a lot of people are saying, why the ace twins? And it's mainly this play right here, that have back counter. Definitely a backbreaker. If ran the right way, if your opponent isn't stopping or making any adjustments, you could definitely throw this in here and get a big gain out of it. Strong power is okay out of this. I really wouldn't run it as much, as opposed to maybe the ace or the bunch tight end, or maybe even the wide trips, just because I think it's a little bit weaker, but it's still pretty effective. Slot under a smash are very good pass plays out of this. Like I said, if you run it right, make the right adjustments, motion people, that's where it shines. The bunch tight end, basically what everybody uses, pretty much 80% of the community uses formation. Once again, your strong powers are definitely good in this one, especially with the halfback counter, cross drags, and the play action fork, and spot option too. I've seen a couple people run spot option, and that can also be a good play depending on how you run things. Going down slot wing, and a lot of people you're probably asking yourself, why haven't I mentioned the slot wing as a potential good one? And I think it's because basically the plays out of it aren't great. The only one, I guess the halfback counter is pretty much the only good playbook or play out of this playbook, or excuse me, formation. But realistically, other than that, it's pretty dull. I mean, you just got your standard slants, 4 verts, a weak floods, play action plays, and curl flats, and that's pretty much it. So I would avoid running the slot wing if possible. The wide trips, I would run the strong power out of this, mainly because you get a little bit more blocking with this. It's more, it seems to work better for me when I run this, as opposed to maybe the bunch tight end. Halfback counter, once again, powerful plays, PA read, another play that's pretty decent, wide receiver screen, the double China, and even the inside under play, very good play, like I said, if ran correctly. Alright, your gun formations, basically, they're pretty good. They're not bad. The deuce formation or the single back ace is not bad at all, especially with this 0-1 trap, the inside zone. I would use this in your C strikes. I would use this more as your run plays. The dice slot, aka gun doubles. Inside zone, once again, 0-1 traps. Your curl slot shake is a very dangerous play. Very dangerous. Your Y trips halfback weak if you're looking to run more to the left. But even if you're looking to pass out of this formation, you still got some pretty darn good options when it comes to this. Mainly the mesh concept is very good in this one. The same thing with the Broncos scene. If you probably switch up those those comeback routes and switch them to other routes, I think you might have a good play out of that as well. Your gun bunch weak, one of my favorite formations in Madden, period. Bunch trail, Broncos curl, vertical Z spot, spacing, corner strikes, your clear out option. You know, the only downside of this formation, and what I've noticed, is it doesn't have a counter, and the close Bronco sweep that you see right there in the middle is not that great, honestly. So I definitely would not run it if I was you. Snugs is okay. You can find better tight formations in different playbooks, but if you decide to run snugs, Bronco seam, drive, halfback, drag, and slot post is basically what you should run out of this. Maybe the curl weak flood as well, and maybe the wide receiver hooks, or maybe a third and short type of play. The dice Y flex or their spread formation is just meh. I don't find it appealing. Maybe sometimes you do, maybe slot outs. That's a play that I guess I would run. Circle is pretty darn good too, especially if they're not focusing on the halfback in the passing game. Definitely can throw that in there to mix them up. Your empty tray with pretty much any empty set is pretty much dangerous. If y'all haven't done so, make sure to look at Lante 91 and XDP Ghost and watch how they run their empty sets, and you'll see why it's more dangerous than you think. I'll leave their channels and their links in the description below, so that way y'all can see it. And the empty Bronco, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of the same thing as empty tray with the same personnel, but I think honestly you're better off running empty tray than you are running empty Bronco. It's just most of these plays aren't good at all. So, and that's about it. Like I said, all you guys goal line, Hail Mary after that. So once again, your Broncos playbook suited for more your short pass, speed run type of guys. Once again, the pros of this formation: pistol sets. If you like running out of the pistol, this playbook is definitely for you. The single back sets are okay, and some pretty good shotgun plays if you're looking to pass a couple of times here and there. The cons of this, like I said, no strong close, no I formations. So for my grounded pound players, I love running the rock with fullbacks and tight ends and stuff like that. It's not really suited for you. It may be, like I said, if you're more pistol heavy than anything, but I would not run this playbook if I was more grounded pound based. And also another thing to think about too, if your opponent knows that you're running Broncos playbook and can stop pistol runs, I think you're kind of toast. Just because pretty much the heart and soul of this is the pistol formations themselves. So your opponent can successfully shut down your strong powers and your counters and everything like that. You might be a little bit screwed when it comes to finding out other options on offense. Like I said, you still run your gun formations, but they can only do you so much in this particular playbook. But mainly if they stop your pistol formations, you're kind of toast. But yeah, that's it. That's the breakdown. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Let me know what playbook y'all would like to see me do next. And make sure to subscribe to this channel as well as my Twitch channel. Make sure to follow that as well. And also follow me on Twitter. All that and more will be in the description below. And on that note, guys, I'm out. Ghost 5Gs, everybody. Peace.